How am I doing this? I got a crowd this week. It's not easy. What's that dude doing on the fence over there? All right, let's get into this. Today we have a little extended version. We have a lot going on. College games, the pro season kicked off. We have giveaways, a viral video for you, and much, much more. Roll it, Rap. Apart from a few blowouts, we had a couple games that stood out. First up, let's get into the UNC Notre Dame game. What a crazy, crazy game. An exciting back and forth game. If you had a chance to catch this one, you certainly were not disappointed. Unless you're an Irish fan, of course. It looked like Notre Dame was poised to take this one as they went into the fourth quarter, 14-9. But UNC was not about to roll over. They rattled off 7 straight goals in the final 10 minutes to complete their comeback in a 17-15 win. One to remember forever for all these seniors. Go Tar Heels. Moving over to the Duke-Marquette game. Let's just say statement game. On Friday, many people anticipated a huge, tight game, but Duke apparently had a totally different idea about the type of game this was going to be. They absolutely dominated the Golden Eagles with a final score of 16-1. A huge, huge statement game for the selection committee by the Blue Devils. Speaking of selection committee, thank God I am not on it. Let's get into what I think the playoffs will look like. Teams in, definitely for me. Denver Brown, Maryland, Notre Dame, Yale, Albany, Navy, and Air Force. Yes, I know, Air Force. Big win over Duke, so I think Air Force is in it. Bubble teams, UNC helped their case with the win over Notre Dame this weekend. Duke, Syracuse, and Hopkins. We feel that these guys must do well in their conference tournaments in order to make that statement and get in to that tournament. So now the MLL season is in full effect. All 8 teams, actually no, 8 teams played. The Outlaws had a bye. Let's get into these games. The defending champs picked up right where they left off, defeating the Rattlers 19-16. Last year's MVP, Paul Rabel, finished with 4 goals, including a big 2-point goal in the second quarter. Charlotte and Boston, looks like Charlotte's back and better than ever with Joey Zenke. He went off scoring 9 points. That's right, 9 points. 6 goals and 3 assists as the Hounds start off on the right foot, defeating Boston 15-12. For the Cannons, my boy Will Manny finished with 8 points, 2 and 6, not too shabby. Looks like that stick's working. Ohio versus Florida, the Machine grounded the launch with a 16-14 win. Mike Hockerton led the Ohio Machine with 4 goals, while Peter Baum finished with 5 points, going 3 and 2. And now the new team, they looked awesome in their uniforms. While things were going great for the Blaze after the first quarter up 7-2, the Bayhawks gradually put out the fire, finishing victoriously with the final score 16-13. Danowski, the old GOAT, and Love combined for 8 goals on the day, and Phipps, in his debut with the Bayhawks, he struggled in the first quarter but was solid for the final 3, finishing with 15 saves. So as the college season is winding down, at least we have the MLL to look forward to. Comment below your bubble teams and your definite locks, and I want to know which MLL games you are looking forward to this year. Skipping over to the viral video of the week, aside from the Running Man. Aside from those viral videos of the Running Man Challenge, we had this one from High Point's Dan Lomas with this under the leg top cheddar rip. Be sure to tag us in any other viral videos that you think are crazy. I want to see them. Rab wants to see them. Who doesn't want to see them? So as mentioned in the credits last week, our fellow die mate, Mike Vale, is off. He's going to a new school, guys. It's heartbreaking, but he left us off with this awesome Barstool video. He did this one last die. Here's a quick sneak peek.
For me, what's interesting about this whole process and the whole doing this stick a second time for Barstool is that it's always been about doing something that's bigger than lacrosse for me. I mean that by generating enough traffic that it goes past the lacrosse industry.
5 p.m. Thursday. Bring your tissues. It's the last Mike Vale die. And before I forget, we got the giveaway from my Snapchat takeover. Thanks to the guys at East Coast Dies and my man Greg. You had to enter in on my Instagram. I'm picking the 3 winners. First winner for the Evo 4X Maryland Hybrid is, let me scroll, Charlie_Router. Hey Jake. Charlie, direct message me all your information. I'll send this bad boy out to you. So the piece of mesh is going to Bradley_Balltrip5. You get a new piece of hero mesh. I'll send you a kit as well. Direct message me again. Going back to the shirt, last but not least, Greg wore this himself when he was working out. I'm just kidding. Antonio.c at Antonio.c. You're the winner of the t-shirt. Congratulations to all the winners. Make sure you DM me all your information. I'll ship that out. So that's it for this week. Make sure you subscribe, like the video below, comment your playoff picks and your MLL team matchups you can't wait to see. Look out this week for a giveaway on my Instagram at Rooney Lou, and I'll see you next Monday. This weekend, Barstool reminder, tailgate, Prez will be there, Hopkins, Maryland. Be there or be square. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. We got Mad River after the game for those of you old enough. Thursday, 5 p.m., new featured video. Last video for Vail, last die ever. It's gonna be very upsetting, and I'll see you next Monday. My ass is wet. This is terrible.